Welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. And it's that time of the year again where it's summer fun loving time. Moments that make you want to go, aw snap, come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap. Aw snap, come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap. Aside from that, yes it is indeed time for the summer event. But are we having a summer in Roscalifer? No, it doesn't look like the ideal place to have a summer event. We're actually going to be going back to the Janus Quarter at Random Play to meet up with Wise. So let's go ahead and, well, meet up with Wise back at Random Play. Well, not in Random Play, but outside of it. Wait a minute, Wise, why are you not in your school outfit? You're breaking the dress code! But to be fair, Amber Hall does, seem to be a pretty nice place, but nothing does beat Random Play. And I do believe it's time to, take some rest and relaxation.
Yusuha, Alice, what brings you here all of a sudden? Do you need a hand with something?
Yeah, what? Wait, Yusuha and Alice?
All of a sudden? We've stopped by plenty of times already, and finally we managed to catch you two busy bees.
My god, it's so nice to see Yusuha again after so long. I miss this lovable prankster.
We've only been here once.
Guys, look! It's the cute bunny! Cute bunny! She's finally back! Cute bunny! My dosage of cute bunnyum has been met with successful results!
And wasn't the reason we missed them last time because you didn't call ahead of time? I mean, with how close the four of us are, who needs all that call-ahead nonsense? See? We managed to meet up today just fine.
Yeah, you don't need to call before dropping by. We were just out of town, so we haven't been around the store lately.
Yes, out of town is technically correct.
That's Random Play for you. The owners are never around, and the poor Bangbu are always left to hold down the fort.
Right. The Bangbu did say Belle and Wise are away on business, but they also said they were kidnapped by a giant airship. What did they mean by that?
Kidnapped? Okay, which Bangbu said that?
Don't look so serious. Let me guess, you two were off saving New Eridu again. Anyway, now that you're back safe and sound, how about we go out and have some fun?
We were actually thinking about the same thing. Just haven't decided where to go yet. Since you brought it up, Yusuha, does that mean you've got a place in mind?
Let me think. On a hot summer day like this, if you want the beach, sea breeze, and cold drinks.
Yeah, Fantasy Resort. That sounds perfect.
You mean Fantasy Resort?
You got it! The resort's been running smoothly for a while now. And with the beach season in full swing, visitor numbers have skyrocketed. It even made it to this year's Redo Summer Getaway Guide.
Compared to last year? That's amazing!
Therese messaged us not too long ago. She said they're planning to add some new attractions, and it sounds like they're even putting together a beach bonfire party.
I'd like to have a beach bonfire party with the Spook Shack. That would be so much fun.
Exactly. We've already checked it out for you, and I can confirm it's true. It's absolutely worth another visit.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, checked it out for us? Don't tell me you two aren't coming.
Well, Spook Shack's summer plan this year is a big road trip adventure.
Oh! I guess that means we won't have another summer with the cute bunny and Yuzua and Shadow the Hedgehog, and that actually makes me a little... I'm not... I'll find out a way to cope through this.
You know, the kind of long trip where we're leaving any minute now and still haven't decided where we're going first. Oh, don't sweat the little details. The whole theme of this trip is surprise! Remember?
That does sound very you, Yuzuha. Well then, Belle and I wish you all an amazing trip.
I hope you all have an amazing trip as well.
Same to you! Oh, and that bonfire party Alice mentioned? Looks like the preparations aren't finished yet. You'll have to sort out the details yourselves. Therese said that with everyone so busy, they handed the event over to an outside contractor. But I can't help feeling like something's off.
No worries. Leave Fantasy Resort to Wise and me. We won't just sit back and let anything happen to Alice's former asset.
That's exactly what we wanted to hear. Now we can head out without a care in the world. See you on the day of the bonfire party!
The day of the party? So you do have a plan?
Alright, let me rephrase. This is the kind of long-distance trip where we're about to leave. Still haven't decided on our first destination, and the only thing we know for sure is when we'll be back at Fantasy Resort.
I guess that really ergoes the theme of surprise for this amazing road trip that you're all going on.
Oh, come on, Alice. Have a little faith. You know better than anyone. I'm the type who sounds kind of sketchy, but is actually super reliable, right? Right?
If I say no, she's probably gonna play a prank. And I don't want to be pranked, so, right.
Anyway, you two can head over whenever you're ready. Therese already set aside the biggest, fanciest ocean view suite for the two heroes who brought Fantasy Resort back to life.
Really? Then what are we waiting for? Wise, go get changed. Wow, looks like business here is booming. Is that some sort of fountain?
That's no fountain!
Oh, it is you guys.
Secret?
How did you run across the water like that?
I was just taking a
Aw, what a lively scene.
Well, how is she taking a stroll while walking on the... You know what, never mind. I'm not gonna question it.
Belle? Wise? What a coincidence. Last I heard, your home in New Eridu wasn't exactly near the ocean. What are you doing here?
What? Why would it be at the ocean?
After all that hard work, it's finally beach vacation time for us. Wait, shouldn't we be asking you that? And what's with the dramatic entrance?
Dramatic? Had the beach not obstructed my route, I could have arrived much sooner.
What do you mean obstructed?
You're right. The beach owes you an apology for not being familiar with your game. Still, there are a lot of ordinary Redo citizens around. You might startle them riding in on a wave like that.
I hadn't realized it would disturb them. When I visit Flint Workshop on official business, I sometimes travel across the sea like this. I've grown used to it over time.
What?
My apologies. I didn't mean to trouble any tourists. That said, it seems I have already fallen behind in my bet with Norma.
Wait, a bet?
I figured everyone in Rose Califer probably already knew about you, so they're used to it. Wait, a bet with Norma?
Yes. Norma thinks I can hardly survive outside Rose Califer. Sorry, I'm getting a call.
Sigrid, Norma asked me to check in. Have you made it to the resort yet?
Oh, come on, Velly! You're the one who kept imagining all those wild scenarios where Sigrid wreaks havoc on public order and terrifies the Redo citizens. You were so worried you just had to call and check in on her.
I'm just saying, I would have loved to see a summer outfit for Miss Felina. That's all I wanted to add.
Hi, Valina. Hi, Norma. We just ran into Sigrid.
Ah, you two are there too. That's a relief. Ahem, I'll skip the formalities. Could you tell me how you met Sigrid, and what you know about why she's there?
Dashing across the sea? As expected of you, Sigrid. I can't wait for the day you become a Redo urban legend.
Yes, the legendary horse fire that's able to run on water.
That's a slight exaggeration, Norma. What I did was pretty ordinary. Not nearly enough to make me a legend.
If that's considered ordinary, I would be surprised what would be considered to make her a legend in that regard. Also, I'm curious about this bet.
Sorry, everyone. This question's been interrupted too many times already. So, what exactly is the bet between Sigrid and Norma?
Let me explain. With the deepening exchanges between Rose Califer and New Eridu, our work now involves more cross-regional affairs. However, Norma claimed that Sigrid isn't suited for such matters.
Norma's exact words in her critique were, outside Rose Califer, you wouldn't even be able to tie that ponytail of yours. Naturally, I disagreed. In any case, please continue, Valina.
In short, what started as a rather childish disagreement turned into a bet. Sigrid would prove herself by helping organize a major event in Redo and overseeing its security.
Luckily, her little stunt didn't make fish rain down on the beachgoers, or the mission would have failed spectacularly before it even began.
The bonfire party is being organized by a company affiliated with Marcel Group, but the project itself falls under the ESD. So, Sigrid has been assigned as the event's liaison.
Marcel Group? Huh. I guess they really are one of New Eridu's pillars.
Oh, right! Even if Ellie's been trying to rope you two into this, don't go helping her cheat too much, okay?
For an Uma Musume firing, I will do whatever it takes to help her cheat.
I do not cheat.
Never mind, we're not gonna help her cheat.
Ah, well, with that cleared up, Belle and I have a nice ocean view and a VIP suite waiting for us.
My apologies. Judging by what just happened, I believe I may require a certain amount of assistance. Within the limits permitted by the bet, of course.
Considering the bet, this is more than just throwing a party. Sigrid must first run a shop at the resort, then use all the profits from it to fund the party.
Exactly! Where's the fun in a boring bet? Surely a challenge like this is easy for Sigrid. Miss, I can tie my own ponytail, right?
To be honest, I only half understand what's going on. But right now, the two of you helping me, I see no reason I should fail.
So, Belle, Wise, interested in joining? With Sigrid involved, I doubt things will be boring. At the very least, it should make your vacation more memorable.
But will it be memorable as the first summer vacation that I had? Will it be not as memorable? Or just as memorable? Well, that's why we're here to find out.
If stuff like that keeps happening, this little bet could turn out way more than not boring. Anyway, Wise and don't mind lending a hand.
Besides, Sigurd's a one-of-a-kind visitor to the resort. As the ex-interim resort manager and her friend, it's only natural we give her a proper welcome.
Then Sigrid's in your hands. If anything interesting happens, you have to tell me all about it. After all, I already told her I'd only discuss the stakes once her odds of winning climbed above 5%.
Well, that was certainly something. So it looks like we're also going to have to help out Therese and Sigrid with their, issues. Well, I guess it's not really as much of an issue with Therese, but it's more so with Sigrid's issue. Also, Sigrid has a pretty tail. Why am I so focused on the tail, you ask? I don't know. Maybe it's just a horse thing. Also, she's got a massive bakery! Okay, so I guess the whole gist of this is that we are going to help make this bonfire party an actual thing. And then once everything's all prepared for it, as well as getting all the shops organized and everything, and all the little fun events and minigames that we'll have to also take part of, we'll be able to see the cute bunny again. I already missed the cute bunny, and it hasn't even been that long. I'm getting flashbacks to the first summer event, where we actually had to solve a mystery. It was literally, like, probably one of the most fun times I've had. I see. So this is the shop that's about to open up. And oh, I see someone there. Someone I know. And it's Lucy. And she's wearing a new outfit.
Finally decided to show up, did you? Hey, manager. So, this is the client's liaison officer Therese and Alice mentioned.
Good day. I am Sigrid, and I extend my greetings.
What is she? A knight from some bygone era?
You're not entirely wrong.
That's just how she talks. Don't worry about it. But, Lucy, if you're here, does that mean you're the resort's liaison?
After spending so much time around Caesar, it was kind of shocking to meet someone in New Eridu who talks like that. And as for the liaison role, Alice
wanted to go on her little road trip, but couldn't stop worrying about the resort's new business partner. So, naturally, because I'm too nice for my own good, I got roped into this stupid part-time gig. I mean, it's summertime. If Therese hadn't promised me the biggest, fanciest ocean view suite with the best view in the whole resort, there's no way I'd be running around doing all this extra work.
I'm starting to wonder how many biggest, fanciest ocean view suites with the best view this place actually has. But judging by the new swimsuit, Lucy, you don't seem very reluctant.
I told Alice not to let Yuzuha pick out my swimsuit. That girl.
Oh, so this was an outfit picked by Yuzuha. I think Yuzuha made a great outfit choice.
Anyway, a promise is a promise. Let's talk about the bonfire party.
I concur. Then, what should be our next step?
Since we're funding the party through the shop, the hottest item on any beach has got to be seashell souvenirs. And to make them, we'll need to go beachcombing first. This is going to take a while. Hey you, Miss Museum Piece. How are your DIY skills?
Who is the music? Is she referred to Sigrid?
I am indeed adept at felling my enemies, but I fail to understand how this will help.
That's not what Lucy meant. But if I had to guess, Sigrid's arts and crafts skills are probably better than nothing.
Good enough. Then I'll make the first one and show you how it's done.
I believe the raw materials need to be inspected first.
Maybe you should just leave the materials alone. Actually, forget the crafting. You're on sales duty. Just keep your hands off the finished products, or we'll have to start selling crushed shell powder instead. Alice said this partner had quite the reputation and is supposed to be competent. So why'd they send you? You look like you're completely clueless.
Kinda like a certain Uma Musume, if I have to say so myself.
Anyway, let's just give it a try. Oh, right. You should probably have an official title, too. Based on what the proxy said about you, how about Bonfire Party Security Director?
Yeah, Lucy handles the crafting while Sigrid and I handle sales. I guess that's our only option.
I thank you both for your trust. Time waits for no one. Let us proceed at once. I shall faithfully perform my duties as Security Director.
All thumbs, but full of spirit. Not sure if that's good or bad. I'm half tempted to introduce you to Caesar, but I doubt she'd understand a word out of your mouth.
I think that would actually be a really interesting interaction. Sigrid and Caesar. Oh, and that's the shop assistant, Lolo. I can definitely tell she's very full of personality. So I guess the whole thing here involving this shop is really going to be evolving around beach combing. In fact, I've never even heard of the term beach combing itself. It's probably because I don't really go to a lot of beaches. In fact, I can't even remember the... Wait, actually. No, the last time I went to a beach was... Oh my gosh, it was almost 5 years ago. So here's our shop revenue, and it's at 0. So our current phase target is going up to 10,000. And these are some of the materials in the shop, the storage that can be used to craft souvenirs. And once the CE materials are ready, we'll still need to lock down on who's running the shop. Ah, I see. So we can use either Sigrid, Lucy, or Remiel, but Remiel's not in this point of the event yet, so I guess we could just confirm ourselves with Sigrid, and we could start managing. And look at that, our VIP customers. Juyoan, Vivian, and Jane. Okay, so during the operations, we can check the order conditions here. And complete orders to earn rewards and buffs that make future orders easier to pull off. And we can press X to refresh. So we can go for this order right here, the tricolored starfish, and confirm the order. C materials can provide 3 types of scores, matching order requirements. And our score is actually good enough, so let's just go ahead and confirm. And we just made some profit right there. Let's see, so this order here is a bit special. You'll need to meet some of the extra conditions. So complete this order using 1 C material to get a random C material. I see. So we go ahead and confirm the order. So submit. So we submit this and confirm. The select orders. Check the buffs each order provides and pick the right orders to make the ones that follow easier to complete. And fulfilling orders based on the required score. Choose the right C materials to submit. Meet the score requirement to turn in the order. Hit the special conditions for even stronger buffs. And for the business target, use the C materials you've brought in to complete as many orders as possible. Rack up that revenue! Okay, so let's see here. Let's see, order conditions, so you have 552, and that's also... I guess we could go with this one. Let's see. Oh, well, once you confirm, you can't go back. And from the looks of it, we are kind of running out of materials. It's not enough to fulfill this order. And we could just, I guess we could just call it a day.
Mission accomplished. I trust expectations were met.
Still, though, making at least 17,000 is actually pretty good. I never would have thought that we have 2 back-to-back summer events that are basically kind of related on business. But this one definitely feels a lot more easier and a lot more straightforward and pretty much simplified compared to the one in Genshin for, within Genshin's most recent update. And the one that had a business type event before that. But to be perfectly honest, I think if we do it something along the lines of this, it's definitely more feasible for someone like me, and it's less time consumed. And I won't have to, stress out about it. Because like that business event and business event before, they were so tedious, so long. I mean, I wouldn't imagine this one being as long as well, but it definitely has a more fun approach to it, which is why I think I prefer these type of business events over the ones that just take, countless hours to actually fulfill. Oh, I guess we're now ready to do some beachcombing. Is Is that a metal detector? Looks like a metal detector. And we also have this sort of operation, Seaside Beach Combing. So we select our beach combing character and begin beach combing. So let's do this. And for this, we have Lucy. So we can also technically use Sigrid and Remiel, but we don't have access to them. So our only option is Lucy. And for beach combing tools, we have the basic beach combing tool. So let's go ahead and do some beach combing. Move your agent close to various sea materials and collect them in your inventory. The tide has washed plenty of sea materials ashore. Collect as many as you can before time runs out. And we have obstacles. Stacked wooden boxes cannot be cleared by beach combing tools. Agents will be blocked upon colliding with them. Fever. Ignore all obstacles with speed and pickup range both increased, lasting 10 seconds. Continuously catching sea materials will get you energized. Once the bar is full, you can enter the fever state. The active skill spawns 2 items ahead with random effects. This is Lucy's ability anyway. When picking up an item as a passive ability, gain an extra 3 random sea materials. Make most of Lucy's beachcombing ability to reel in even more sea materials.
Let's see what good stuff you've got for me.
Oh, we don't get a lot of time for this. Like a minute to just collect. Oh god, look at her. Oh, look at, she's human. Lucy do be human. Oh, I see. We can also just collect random stuff as well. I think I was more so focused.
Iron's hot.
That I was more so focused on collecting the bubble power-ups. I was not as focused on collecting the actual stuff on the beach. Am I literally picking up like bucket pails and shovels? That's interesting.
See what I'm capable of now?
Oh, I see. We can convert the stuff that we find on the beach and convert them into materials. Oh, that makes sense. We got 10k for that. That's... I'm pretty sure that's good. I gotta say, it's definitely fun. Definitely gonna be getting some used to. Although I think I'm more used to like the last year's events. You know, with the shooting game and surfing with the cute Banui. I loved the surfing event. That was so much fun. I see. So Sigrid here was actually scouting the areas in an attempt to look for materials, but she couldn't find any. That's unfortunate. Yeah, if Lucy's right, we should just blame Mother Nature. How dare she do this? But seeing that we got some materials now, we can continue making more profits and reach over 10,000 in sales. And I'm pretty sure we already did that. In fact, we've reached more than 10,000 in sales. Correct? Well, I guess we're gonna start some... Not enough sea materials in possession. You don't have enough. 10 required. I guess we gotta do some more beach combing then. You know, it's a good thing that they actually mentioned, like, hey, you don't have enough materials.
Ready
You
for
should
a
probably
massive
do
haul?
this thing first. So that way you can do the other thing. And it's a good thing that they mentioned that. Because I probably would have just been like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this thing. In regards of not having the proper materials for it. Also, it feels like that my camera controls are inverted.
I'm really on a roll
Not
now.
the biggest fan of that, at least for up and down. For up and down, it's inverted. But my goodness, look at all of this stuff on the beach floor. I see a bamboo clam. Ow. I'm okay.
Easy peasy. Another full haul.
And I guess it would probably be the best way to put it is that the only thing that we can realistically do are this and selling items. It makes it short and sweet to the point. But it feels like there's not enough, you know? Like, I wish there was more. But, we'll deal with what we have. Oh, I see. So if we gather specific seed materials, such as this, we can claim some revenue. And look at that. We're already at 57,000. That is insane, actually. And how much do we need overall? 900,000. Huh. Well, alright then. Oh, but we also have some exclusive rewards here. So really, the main objective is to reach 590,000 overall. Even though, like, the highest requirement is 900,000. But, nah. So, okay, so 500,000, or 590,000 is the main goal, but in order to get everything, we need 900,000. I probably won't farm all the way up to 900,000 over the course of these next several days, but we'll at least go for the 590,000. But now that we have enough, you know, materials, it's time to do some some crafting and selling. And from the looks of this, the requirement orders just got easier. Or requirement orders, order requirements. This is the effect of the basic technique. So unleashing your active skill.
We will finish with this move.
I see. So using the character skills, so initially attain 1 second each of 3 types of basic techniques, and all basic techniques immediately trigger their effect once. So let's go ahead and confirm this order here. And we can tap X to instantly select and submit the materials required for the order. And there's our submitted orders. So let's go ahead and submit. And picking orders randomly won't get you the highest revenue. So let's check what buffs we scored for the last order. So this one here is a 66% chance to gain 1 random basic technique upon completing subsequent 3 color orders. And as you can see here, that is a 3 color order. This order provides the buff, keeping orders related to 3 colored orders to rack up higher revenue. So let's go ahead and confirm this order. And we can just submit it since it doesn't require anything. Oh, it looks like we have our first VIP customer in Vivian. And they could come with extra requirements. But it also comes with even more powerful special rewards. So this VIP customer will turn subsequent orders into 3 color orders, complete Vivian's order, and a 3 color order will appear in the subsequent turns. So we'll go ahead and confirm this order.
An order of this scale. Just leave it to me.
And our primary target is hitting 50,000 in revenue. So let's go ahead and we're at 7,000. A little over 7,000. And we basically already went over secrets, active skill and her passive. And here are the character techniques, such as 3-color build, single color build, and yeah. But let's go ahead and submit the order since this doesn't require anything. I knew that she would probably want to do that for Lord Thathan. Because, you know, it's Vivian. She wanted to be more than a souvenir, but something truly worth appreciating for Lord Thathan. Okay, so... let's see here. I guess we could go with this, and... Alright, we are at 15,000, so... I guess we could kind of keep the three-colored one going. Oh, I see. We can submit multiple. Oh, it says that we need to submit at least 3. Oh, but we can just submit the minimum and it'll be fine. Let's see, so... we can either gain 2 random basic techniques, or we could subtract the subsequent order. That's a... let's see here. They all don't cost anything, but it probably would be nice to grab this. Let's see here. So with Corin, this provides a 200% boost to revenue rewards. And let's see, with Jane, 50% of the overflow score converts in the equivalent.
Things just got harder? Excellent.
Oh. Whoops. You know, the more that I think about it, I figured that, both Vivian and Jane would be in their swimsuit attires because, we're at a resort. Let's see. Upon completion of a subsequent 3-color order, a 33% chance to gain a giant crab claw, attain 1 blue basic technique reward. They convert all basic technique rewards into... It almost kind of doesn't feel like that we're kind of running out of materials, but I mean, as long as we can meet the goal in time. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Zhuyuan, gain 1 blue basic technique for the next 3 turns. Orders that appear are guaranteed to be single-colored orders, and scores are consolidated into the blue. And then with Corn again, requires a 200% boost to revenue rewards, but it requires 3. And that is a lot of money, and it would meet the net worth that I need. But it requires a lot. It's a thing. I guess it probably would be a good idea.
Tactics executed.
I guess it was a good thing that I could use that.
Things just got harder.
As a matter of fact, I think things just got easier. I figured Zhuyuan would have probably, dressed a bit more appropriately. Because, you know, we're at the beach. Let's see. Well, these are both single-colored orders. We could either get a starfish or subsequent 3-colored orders. Sure. Let's see. Complete this order using 3 sea materials, and the next order will reduce all the requirements by 3. And completing this order to get 3 random sea materials. Oh, we're so close. Well, I guess it doesn't... Oh.
An order of this scale. Just leave it to me.
There we go. We reached that. We reached the net worth. Easy peasy. Although it did take me a little bit of time to think. Wait, are we gonna see Vivian again? Oh. I guess not. But we have reached our target goal. So I think we'll close shop.
We will conclude today's operation here.
I'm not left with a lot of materials, though, but I did complete a lot of orders. I'd probably say that was a quite incredible business venture. But it feels like that we could do better, assuming that Lucy is not happy. But you shouldn't put the blame on yourself, Sigrid. It's really just more the environment's thing. Tall one. I mean, Sigrid is pretty tall. Although I think that's just more the demeanor that Lucy's just short. You know, the more that I think about it, if Lucy's wearing this outfit and we go into combat, what would Grassy, Woody, and Bucky be like? Do they get summer outfits too?
In any case, our guest safety and overall experience are at stake. I'd appreciate it if you could resolve this as quickly as possible.
Oh, don't worry, you can put your mind at ease. Our team has undergone the finest professional training available. No matter what we're dealing with, we'll have it sorted out in no time.
Who is this strange man?
Therese, we wanted to ask you something, but I just heard you mention safety. Did something happen?
Huh? Why are you all here? No need to worry. Everything's under control. We discovered some abnormal issues earlier, but I've already hired professionals to take care of them. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Favko. Abnormal issues? Therese, that doesn't exactly sound like everything's under control.
She's got a point.
Friends of the manager? No need to worry. I'm Favko, GM of Typhos Security, hired by the resort to fix the abnormal title conditions.
Title conditions?
Typhos Security. An impressive sounding name. However, you sound arrogant, and your overbearing attitude does not inspire trust. As security director, I will be watching you closely.
She's just so blunt about it. I think that's why I really like Sigrid. She's so straightforward.
You. You think you can just waltz in here with some made-up title and question my professionalism?
That's the thing. It's not a made-up title.
Wow. He's actually questioning Sigrid's credentials and security? But abnormal title conditions. Is that why the area Sigrid visited was closed off? We don't have proof yet, but if these waters were stable for so long and suddenly started acting up, the nearby hollow has to be involved somehow.
Mr. Favko, you don't exactly strike me as a hollow specialist. Are you sure you've got this under control?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, young lady? Wait, how do you know the hollow's involved? Oh, I get it now. You're all trying to make me look bad, aren't you? Do you even know what professional means? Take a look. Business license, audit records, commission success rates. I've got the paperwork to prove it. Any more questions?
I understand your eagerness to demonstrate your qualifications. However, from a professional standpoint, none of the documents you have presented have any relevance to responding to or resolving hollow-related incidents.
You know, Manager, the way she speaks is growing on me. Wait, Manager. To be fair, Mr. Favko's team had already resolved part of the issue. The beach where we can gather crafting materials only reopened because of their work. Before that, the beach near the hollow was so unstable that people couldn't safely set foot there. But if this is the only place we can gather materials, there's no way the shop will make enough to fund the bonfire party, right?
What's with the rush? You seem to know a thing or two about the hollows yourself, so you should know these situations aren't solved overnight. It takes time. What? You think I'd let your little party fall through on my watch? Anyway, go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. If you know it's urgent, stop standing around arguing with me.
If that was supposed to put me at ease, it didn't. Something about this still doesn't sit right with me.
This guy does definitely seem a little bit suspicious as well. I'm keeping my eye on him.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling too. Lucy, Sigrid, let's head back to the shop for now. More visitors are starting to come in, and if we keep hanging around here, we're just gonna get in the way.
We're heading back already?
It's called making an excuse to leave, you idiot.
Take care, everyone. I know you're still not sold on me, but if you've got any private commissions, my door is always open. No hard feelings.
That guy just gives off vibes that I really don't like.
So, it's you.
Well, look who we have here.
Oh, well, hello there, Remiel. It's nice to see you in your, lovely beach attire.
Our dear model citizen just can't seem to stay idle, no matter where she goes.
This girl, why does she feel so annoyingly familiar?
Annoyingly familiar. Oh, right, because Lucy's actually seen her before.
Familiar, you say? Surely someone isn't still upset about the prize I took at the Hollow Champion competition.
You! I knew there was a reason every alarm bell in my head started ringing the moment I saw your face! You pink-haired menace!
She isn't just a pink-haired menace. She is my partner in crime.
Oh my. Am I really being barked at by a short-legged little golden retriever? Please, don't be so hostile toward an ordinary tourist, Missy. You wouldn't want the resort getting a nasty review from a seasoned guest, would you?
I would probably say that Lucy has the temper of a chihuahua, rather than a golden retriever.
What? How dare you? Remy had her reasons for taking that W engine back then. It was all a misunderstanding. While Wise and I were away handling some business, she actually helped us out quite a bit.
Thank you for clearing that up. Though I must say, helped us out quite a bit feels like an abbreviated version of events. But now doesn't seem like the right time to get into the details. Why don't we just leave it at that for now?
Indeed. As the current security director of the resort and the bonfire party, I am willing to vouch for Remiel. The two of you seem to share quite a bit of history. Perhaps meeting again today was fate.
That's a fate I'd rather avoid. Whose side are you on anyway, you human skyscraper? Sigrid and Remy are probably friends through a shared hobby?
That is correct.
Well, if the proxy says you're all right, I'm not gonna argue. But you better start acting like a proper, ordinary tourist.
This poor, helpless, ordinary tourist is being threatened once again.
Oh no.
Remy isn't trying to cause trouble, Lucy. Maybe ease up a little. Whatever happened before, right now she's resort guest Miss Remiel, and we should treat her like one. Considering what she just said, and with our newly appointed security director backing her, I guess I'll have to play the polite, welcoming member of the staff. Anyway, Remy, Lucy, now's definitely not the time to bicker.
The rain has arrived, just as I expected. The source of this unusual weather, I'm sure our Hollow expert and Sigrid are both quite familiar with it.
Indeed. I believe I have observed a similar phenomenon before.
Remy, are you saying this rain and the abnormal tides share the same cause? They're both the result of changes inside the Hollow?
Merely a passing thought. After all, the Hollow sits out at sea. Any ether fluctuations it produces are naturally reflected more clearly in the surrounding waters.
I see. So there should not be any real dangerous anomalies in the Hollow yet. That security manager is most likely blowing things out of proportion.
I just can't picture her helping someone out of the kindness of her heart. And where did she even learn all this stuff?
That is related to the story that we just recently did.
Well, either way, we're not holding a bonfire party in this weather. Let's stabilize the Hollow ASAP. And while we're at it, figure out what that security company is cooking.
Cooking?
It's just an expression.
In that case, I'll come along as well. Consider it compensation for ruining Miss Lucy's Hollow Champion competition experience, and for leaving Miss Lucy speechless with rage earlier. After all, the proxy has spoken. I'd better be on my best behavior.
Sometimes it feels like that Remiel is just, like, unintentionally trying to rage bait, and it's working. Well, I mean, thankfully she hasn't rage baited me, personally. Yet.
Nearby data pile operation area detected. Master, you may now proceed to collect detailed ether data.
I mean, I just had to see that. Also, this team doesn't work either! But they're all expensive, so I guess it's okay.
We're here. I'll start up the
Oh, I
data
haven't
pile.
done this in a
Everyone,
while.
stay sharp. Relax, Proxy. No Ethereal's getting anywhere near this place.
Oh my gosh, the Cressy Woody and Bucky have their own outfits! Related to the summer? It's actually pretty funny.
Data pile operation initiated. Please remain vigilant.
More Ethereal!
Also, why did we also get a combat tutorial for Reniel again?
Everyone, let us make
Didn't we
this quick.
I swore we just got one earlier.
Well now, Miss Lucy's even...
I think she was about to say that Miss Lucy is even adept in combat. But it cut out as it went to this. But that thing over there, I don't see the Typho security logo, corporate logo on that thing anywhere. Unless if I'm blind. But I believe that we have the evidence that we need. This Fofco guy really is suspicious. I mean, and I knew it too. I knew it. I knew it all along. It seems that because of that, there are more sea materials popping up. Well, it looks like the issue has been resolved. Thank goodness. And we can finally do some beach treasure hunting.
Manager? What are you doing here so late? Did you come because the tide suddenly calmed down too?
I'll be honest. We actually just got back from Port Elpis Hollow. Sure enough, once the ether fluctuations died down, all the resort's problems cleared up too.
Huh? You mean you already solved that whole crisis in such a short amount of time?
In record time, to be more precise.
There was no crisis. You all just got fooled by that Fovco guy.
So, Mr. Fovco lied to us?
Yes, I told you guys he was suspicious from the start.
I don't know if he lied. Sure, the guy's got a bad temper, a sharp tongue, and an ego the size of a hollow, but he did get some work done before we showed up.
His abilities were simply inadequate, which complicated matters further.
I see. So we misjudged him. I'm sorry. Even after all these years, I still make mistakes like this.
It's okay, Therese. In a peaceful world, being willing to trust others is a much more valuable quality than suspecting people for no reason. And when it comes to uncovering suspicious schemes, leave that to your more cunning friends, like us. Look on the bright side. At least that ragtag crew didn't make things worse. When hollows are involved, simply staying out of the way is already a huge help.
Thank you, everyone.
Miss Therese, shouldn't we suggest canceling the partnership? No matter how you look at it, they didn't fulfill their part of the contract.
At the very least, we can't trouble the manager and the others any further. Once we get back, we'll prepare the negotiation materials and go to Mr. Fovco first thing tomorrow morning to propose ending the contract.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Not so fast. The manager still has a memory card pulled from that security unit. There's a good chance it contains some useful information. Once we figure out what's on it, they won't have much left to say for themselves. Exactly! This is crucial evidence! Once Wise and our AI assistant finish going through the memory card's data, whatever that security company is hiding won't stay hidden for long. I understand. You've really thought of everything, Manager. I'll hurry to clear a new beachcombing area, too. At least I can help get the shop ready.
You have my sincere thanks. It is truly an honor to receive such wholehearted support from everyone at the resort.
You really don't need to be so formal. This is just what we're supposed to do.
Those are two separate matters.
Ugh, stop it. If you two keep complimenting each other like this, we'll be here all night.
And what's wrong with that?
All right. Everyone, let's all get some rest. By the way, Manager, I've been wondering since earlier. That pink-haired lady over there, do you know her?
Yes, I do know her. She's pretty hot, isn't she?
Well, she's just a kind tourist who happened to stop by and lend a hand. I see. Then perhaps I should go thank her?
I mean, looking at it, it is getting pretty late. So I guess with this, we'll be unlocking a new beachcombing area to get more materials. That's what I like to see.
Belle, got a sec? Come over here.
Oh. Wait. Can I just... Oh! Now that's interesting. You can just pick these up. Normally. And we can just add them. How neat. Anyway, Miss Remiel, what is it that you want?
So, Miss Sharp and Savvy, with your talent for reading people, can you guess why I wanted to talk to you alone?
You know, I would like to go for option 3, but it feels like option 2 might be the best case here.
Let me guess. You want me to help with something? Before we entered the Hollow, you said you were helping out of kindness. Are you asking for something in return already?
Something in return sounds rather cold, don't you think? All right, enough with the guessing game. Those things you and Secret were selling. They looked quite interesting. So, would our talented manager be willing to make a special souvenir for me? I don't need anything extravagant. It just has to be different from everyone else's.
Oh. Well, if it was just that simple, why didn't you just ask earlier?
What, so all you wanted was a resort souvenir? That actually sounds like a pretty ordinary tourist thing to ask for. Let me check today's stock.
What I want isn't something the average tourist could buy. Manager, did you say that just to tease me? You're starting to feel like a completely different person.
Lately, it feels like one complicated mess after another keeps popping up. And somehow, you always seem to know exactly what's going on, Remy. Meanwhile, I always end up getting teased by you. But hey, you gotta let me step up my game too, right? Besides, you knew all about the resort's issues. The beach closures, the ether fluctuations in the hollow. Did you get here way before us?
Only a little earlier than you did. I merely made some careful observations out of personal curiosity. It seems like you're finally starting to push back against our usual dynamic. Let's leave that discussion for another time. If you don't go get some sleep soon, the sun will be up before you know it.
To be fair, Remy makes a good point. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this part of the Zenless Zone Zero's second summer event. So, we'll be coming back here in probably about a day or two from now. So, until next time, I'll catch you all later.